Hello everyone, this is Adam Meister, the Bitcoin Meister, the Disrupt Meister. Remember to subscribe to this channel. Check out the notes section below. Like this video, share this video. And of course, remember, I post a new video here every day, so keep on coming back, spread the word. Check out the archives and watch some of these old videos. They're fun to watch. You'll learn something, possibly. So Bitcoin's at 770 again, or just under 770 again. That's great. That's great. I noticed on Twitter, and yes, I still use Twitter, and you guys should retweet what I put out there, if you want to, that Ethereum Classic has a newsletter, which is it was pretty informative newsletter for an altcoin, and a good idea. I will link to it, because they give a static link to it also. I think if you're an altcoin, if you're a cryptocurrency trying to build a community, why not do this? This is a good example to follow. So I got to give credit where credit is due to the Ethereum Classic people. All right, India. I watched a video today, and now I don't even think he has the video public anymore, by Albert K. Liu. And Albert has a very good economics channel. I don't think he's mentioned Bitcoin yet. I've tried to mention Bitcoin on his channel, just leaving comments that he should get a Bitcoin person on there. But he has great guests like Doug Casey. He knows people. He really knows people in the alternative finance space. Anyway, I will link to Albert K. Liu's channel, but he had on this guy named Jayant Bhandari. And I've heard of Jayant Bhandari before also. I've been to his blog before, and I will link to his blog. And Jayant, I think he lives in Dubai now, but he's been spending some time back in his native India. And this interview that he gives about the financial situation, the economic situation, the political situation, whatever you want to say in India, is so intense. Every minute is good. There are hilarious points in it. I mean, he just rips on the government. It is the best on-the-ground description of what is going on in India that I have ever read. And we've all been hearing about how Bitcoin's growing in India, and how cash is illegal in India, different aspects of cash. And he doesn't even mention the word Bitcoin once. So you guys can fill in the blanks. He talks about gold a lot, how gold has increased in value, but he gives such a great description of the corrupt government and everything else that's going on that you know that Bitcoin is about to explode there. You know that people are incredibly desperate there, and they need a solution to this just totally ridiculous economic situation. So and he says that soon you're not even going to have access to your own bank account there. I mean, you might have it theoretically, but it'll basically be very impossible, hard to get into your bank account. Your bank account will be worthless. You will have to watch this video. Again, people are in lines for money in India, which makes people are dying in line, which is worse than Zimbabwe, actually. I will link to his blog. I will link to this great interview, video, audio interview, whatever you want to call it. Do check it out. I think if you actually spend the time to watch the whole thing, you will be shocked. All right, the mainstream media is at it again. Is this good? CNBC has posted an article about a prediction for $2,000 Bitcoin in 2017. Because of Trump and inflation. All right, I'm just happy to see your reasons are your reasons. Will it happen? I don't know, but I'm glad to see the mainstream media jumping on the bandwagon here, and it can only help as it will get mainstream investors. They'll wake up a little bit more because they unfortunately pay attention to CNBC. A commenter of mine, Max V. Ree, he said something about how a Lamborghini and Ferrari don't advertise their cars on TV because people who can afford to buy them aren't watching TV. And I think that's a very good reminder about watching TV. The smart people in the world, people making good economic decisions, they're not glued to the TV watching the NFL. You reach them other ways. And if you want to own a Ferrari one day, I wouldn't advise spending your life watching the NFL all day. And here is an article, a link to an article about Starbucks is thinking about courting millennials with a $10 coffee bar, like an elite location where people will pay $10 to drink a coffee. This is Starbucks' brilliant idea. And unfortunately, there are some millennials in big cities who will think this is a cool thing. Like, oh, I'm going to go to the elite Starbucks, not the regular Starbucks, where I'll pay $10. I don't even drink coffee. I have never drank coffee in my life. I've never had a drink of coffee in my entire life, I believe. And so I guess it's easy for me to say, but don't waste your money on Starbucks. First of all, if you even consider this, to go to this place once a week, I mean, that's $520 a year. Or whatever. Yeah, $520 a year. That's unacceptable. That really is a waste of money. Well, you could spend that money on Bitcoin. If you're thinking about $10 a month, $10 a week on this ridiculous new cafe, just put it all. Save $10 a month, $10 a week for Bitcoin. That's my lesson. That's my takeaway when I hear about wasteful things like this. I like to warn everyone about wasteful things, but no one should be spending $4 or $5 a day at Starbucks when you can make your own coffee for what, 50 cents a day? I don't know. It's just ridiculous. People saying they can't afford one Bitcoin for $750, yet they can afford these insane going to Starbucks every single day, the regular Starbucks every single day. Don't give me the excuses, people. You can cut some fat here and there if you want. And if you can't, then okay, we can discuss some other things. I'm Adam Meister, the Bitcoin Meister. I will talk to you later.